Welcome back to Happy Toon Cool, where magical adventures and heartwarming lessons await. Today, we're diving into a story that takes place under the mysterious stars, deep inside the dark forest. Our heroes are Cat and Mouse, two friends with very different personalities, but one big challenge ahead. So snuggle in and get ready for a dark forest night. Cat and Mouse fight fear. It was a chilly evening in the village at the edge of the dark forest. The sun dipped behind the distant hills, painting the sky with shades of purple and gold. Cat, with her sleek fur and curious eyes, stretched out on the porch, gazing at the last rays of sunlight. Mouse, with his twitchy whiskers and tiny paws, scurried around, gathering crumbs for a nighttime snack. "Mouse!" called Cat, her tail flicking with excitement. "Have you ever wondered what happens in the forest after dark?" Mouse paused, clutching a crumb to his chest. "I've heard it's spooky. Shadows, strange noises, maybe even monsters." His voice quivered, but his eyes sparkled with curiosity. Cat chuckled gently. "I think it's just the forest being the forest. But tonight, let's find out together." Mouse hesitated, glancing at the tall, twisting trees that lined the horizon. "Together," he repeated, feeling braver with Cat by his side. With a deep breath, the two friends set off, paws in paws, into the heart of the forest. As night fell and the world grew quiet, the trees seemed taller, their branches reaching like fingers into the sky. The wind whispered secrets through the leaves, and the moon began to rise, casting silvery light along the path. At first, everything seemed magical. Fireflies danced in the air, blinking like tiny lanterns. Cat chased after them, her paws barely making a sound on the soft earth. Mouse giggled, trying to catch a firefly on the tip of his nose. But soon, the path grew darker. The trees crowded closer, and odd noises echoed through the underbrush. A hoot, a rustle, a snap! Mouse froze, his fur standing on end. "Cat, did you hear that?" he whispered. Cat's ears perked up. Probably just the wind, or maybe an owl saying hello. Mouse tried to be brave, but the shadows seemed to twist and move. Suddenly, a bush shook, and out popped a tiny hedgehog, looking just as startled as they were. "Oh!" squeaked Mouse, jumping back. The hedgehog blinked at them. "Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just looking for my lost acorn." Cat smiled. "We almost let our imaginations run wild. The forest is full of surprises, but not all of them are scary." With the hedgehog joining their adventure, the three friends continued deeper into the woods. The moonlight grew brighter, making the shadows less frightening. Cat walked confidently. Mouse stayed close, and Hedgehog waddled behind, nose to the ground. As they walked, Mouse's mind raced with worries. What if they got lost? What if something really scary appeared? But every time his fears bubbled up, Cat would remind him of the fun things they'd seen. The glowing mushrooms, the glittering spiderwebs, the soft songs of the crickets. Then suddenly, a loud howl split the night. Mouse clung to Cat, and Hedgehog rolled into a ball. Cat stood tall, her tail fluffed out bravely. "Let's see what's making that noise," she said, her voice steady, though her heart beat a little faster. They crept forward, peering through the bushes. There in a clearing stood a wolf pup, howling at the moon. But the pup looked more lonely than scary. Tears glistened in his eyes. Mouse swallowed his fear and stepped out. "Are you okay?" he asked quietly. The wolf pup sniffed, wiping his nose with a paw. "I got separated from my family. The forest is so big at night. I'm scared." Cat's eyes softened. "We know what that's like. But you're not alone now. We'll help you find your family." The four friends set off together, calling gently through the trees. Every shadow seemed less frightening now that they were a team, and every sound was just part of the forest's night song. Mouse realized that being scared was okay, but facing fears with friends made everything easier. After a while, the wolf pup's mother appeared, her eyes shining with relief. She nuzzled her pup and thanked Cat, Mouse, and Hedgehog for their kindness. With their hearts full, Cat and Mouse said goodbye to their new friends and made their way home. The forest didn't seem so dark anymore. The moon lit their path, and the trees whispered soft goodbyes. Back at the edge of the woods, Mouse looked up at Cat. "I was scared, but you helped me be brave. And we helped someone else, too," Cat purred. Sometimes, the things that frighten us most are just new adventures waiting to happen. And friends make everything better. As the friends settled in for the night, Mouse snuggled close, feeling safe and proud. The dark forest was still mysterious, but now it was filled with memories of bravery, friendship, and kindness. And so, dear friends, remember this. Everyone feels afraid sometimes. But when you face your fears with courage and a friend by your side, you might just discover something wonderful. If you enjoyed this story and found it meaningful, please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share with your relatives and friends. Don't forget to tune in for new videos every Thursday and Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you in the next adventure.